Hey everyone, it's Road to Retire, Side Hustle Maniac, trying to retire early. If you like that kind of content, subscribe and follow my journey. We have an exciting video today. I'm going to say how $500 a month in side hustle income can change your life. And the best part about this type of strategy is it doesn't even have to be side hustle income. This can come from your normal day job as well. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Now, a couple of assumptions here. This is for people in the United States, just how this method will work out. It's better for people in the US. I don't know tax laws and investment laws in other countries, so it might not pertain as well to you. But another part of this is that we're starting at age 40. So if you're even younger, this could be even more beneficial, monstrous, huge for your retirement, for your life, however you want to see fit. If you're younger than 40, this could be a humongous opportunity for you for some massive growth from just $500 a month. I picked that number. I believe if you try really hard on side hustles, $500 a month is more than achievable. But even if you only make $100 and you still have money left over from your day job, $400, let's say, you could do this method and you could make a good living in retirement, or at least supplement it, or at least change your life in some way. Now, there is another thing to note with this assumption that if you are going the side hustle route, this is assuming that you can completely save all of your side hustle income and that you don't need it to pay your current living expenses. So let's get into it. Okay, so this is when playing with a compound interest calculator is exciting, and what all of us finance people always like to say, that compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So we're going to go with these assumptions. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you're making $500 a month in side hustle income, or you're saving a minimum of $500. You can do a combination side hustle and savings, only savings from your day job. Nonetheless, we are going to really supplement the hell out of your retirement and make it easier on you, and that you don't need to rely solely on your 401k. So the method that we're going to do here is use a Roth IRA, which in the United States, a Roth IRA, as long as you contribute less than $7,000 a year and you're underneath income thresholds, I think it's like 100K or 120 some K for individual filers, or like 230K for joint filers. A lot of Americans are going to fall underneath and they're going to be able to contribute to a Roth IRA. But the reason that the Roth is the best way to go if you have the ability is because that money comes after tax, and you are not taxed on that income when you take it out after age 59 and a half. So if you're going to use this to supplement your retirement, this is the best route to go if you have the option to do a Roth, because that money will grow and you will be able to take it out tax free, because it's all post-tax dollars going in and the government is incentivizing you. It is above and beyond the best government incentive for you to invest in the United States. So, like I said, we're going to play with that $500 a month here. So $500 is coming. You're going to say you're age 40, and we're going to say that you're going to take it immediately at age 60 when you don't get penalized for taking it out early. And by the way, on a Roth, you can take out your contributions at any time without penalty. You'll just get penalized if you take out before 59 and a half, if you take your proceeds from your growth in your account. So 40, you can say you're taking at 60. So you have 20 years that you're going to be putting in $500 of your side hustle, your savings, whatever the case may be. And then for the expected return, we're going to say that you're investing in the overall S&P 500. And if we just look at the average annual return from Investopedia here, you can see the index has returned an annualized average of 10.26. We're going to be even more conservative. We're going to round that down to 9, not even 10. And that's going to be annualized. So $500 a month, 40 to 60. And 9% in the S&P 500. What does that come out to? It comes out to $306,000. Now, if you want to take it from a monthly basis, as I move the calculator over here, let's say that you anticipate living for 30 years in retirement. So 60 to 90, 30 years, that's 360 months. So from a monthly perspective, this isn't going to sound that impressive, right? So 306,000 divided by 360 months gets you to $852 a month. Now, that is really good if you can couple that with Social Security. You know, I'm a person who believes I'm not going to get any because it's going to run out, blah, blah, blah. It's a giant Ponzi scheme. But nonetheless, if you do get Social Security, this is a huge supplement alongside of that. All this is going to be coming out tax-free because it's coming from a Roth IRA account. And, you know, even if you can only have that 852, think of all the things that you can pay off with that much money enough. And now I know inflation's going to happen, and your dollars are going to be worth way less in the future. But this could be your gas for all of your cars in your family, your groceries, and maybe a miscellaneous item here or two. But you could also look at it from the perspective of $306,000. Maybe you couldn't pay off your house, your mortgage in time by the time you reach retirement age of 60, where you're eligible to take from your accounts without penalty. Maybe that could pay the remainder of your mortgage, and you just had to save $500 a month or have side hustle income coming in of $500 a month. Now, this is where playing with the compound interest calculator is fun. It's awesome because I look at my perspective. I am younger than 40. I am currently age 33. So I would actually have 27 years of growth. And look at the change that's going to happen. Currently, it's 306,000. We calculate it, you're at 616,000. So even though it's 7 years more, I'm more than double in that 7 years, just because time in the market is amazing. And that's why I always preach, and every finance person with common sense will always preach, invest as early as possible. The best time to invest was yesterday, and the second best time is right now. So that is incredible. Now think about it even more so. Let's say you're watching this video and you decide to take this route out at age 25 in the Roth IRA. So 25 to 60 is 35 years. And look how incredible this is going to be. 35 years of growth, $1.3 million just from that $500 a month, assuming a 9% return in an index fund in the S&P 500. So that potentially, if you're in a lower cost of living area in retirement and you are taking this tax-free, you could potentially live off of that. That's not a small sum of money by any means. Now, I know, again, inflation and whatnot, but let's just do the math there. 1,294, 264. Let's say you anticipate living for 30 years, so 360 a month. That right there is $3,595 a month. And you could make that work in a lot of areas if your mortgage is paid off by the time you're 60, or if your rent is pretty cheap. This is definitely a doable option, and then you could get Social Security. And this isn't even including that you could have potential 401ks or pensions from your day job. This is just strictly saving $500 a month on the side, either from side hustle income like I'm trying to do, or from just saving the remainder from your day job minus your expenses on a monthly basis. So hope this video kind of gets you fired up and sees that just $500 a month. I know side hustle income, that might be really hard if you're just jumping into it now, but $500 a month could change your life in retirement, and you will be thanking your prior self for doing the investing as early as possible. So hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you like this type of content. Like the video if you like this. Is different than what I normally do, but hope you enjoyed it. See everyone in the next video.